Hey guys, I'm Julian. In this video, we're gonna learn how to say what is this in Korean. This will be one of the most essential expressions you need to learn at first. You don't know many Korean words and you'll need to ask what they are, but you don't know how to make proper Korean sentences. Then you can simply ask, what's this? Then Koreans will understand. In Korean, what is this is 이게 뭐예요? 이게 뭐예요? 이게 is this. 뭐 is what. 예요 is. There can be variations of 이게 depending on the subject particles such as 이거, 이건, etc. So you can also say 이거 뭐예요? Or 이건 뭐예요? 이거 뭐예요? Or 이건 뭐예요? Which would be what is this? Or and what is this? They have a subtle difference of nuance. 뭐 is a shortened form of 무엇. 무엇. But in spoken Korean, it is very rare to say 이게 무엇이에요? 이게 무엇이에요? It is more preferred in written Korean. So here, we're gonna use 뭐예요? 뭐예요? As we are learning how to speak Korean for now. What is that is similar to what is this. You only need to change this to that, right? So in Korean, what is that is 저게 뭐예요? 저게 뭐예요? In the same manner, there can be variations of 저게 depending on the subject particles such as 저거, 저건, etc. So you can also say 저거 뭐예요? Or 저건 뭐예요? 저거 뭐예요? Or 저건 뭐예요? Which would be what is that? Or and what is that? Let's learn some words to ask and answer what some objects are. 도시락, 도시락. 의자, 의자. 종이, 종이. 연필, 연필. 지우개, 지우개. 책, 책. 공책, 노트, 수첩. 공책, 노트, 수첩. Three different words. 공책, 노트, 수첩. 책상, 책상. 필통, 필통. 가위, 가위. 테이프, 테이프. 교과서, 교과서. 만년필, 만년필. 볼펜, 볼펜. 사전, 사전. 색연필, 색연필. Now, let's start asking and answering what the objects are. 이게 뭐예요? 도시락이에요. 이거 뭐예요? 의자예요. 이건 뭐예요? 이건 종이에요. 저게 뭐예요? 저건 연필이에요. 저거 뭐예요? 지우개예요. 저건 뭐예요? 책이에요. 이게 책상이에요? 아니요, 이건 필통이에요. 저게 가위예요? 아니요, 저건 가위가 아니에요. 저건 테이프예요. When you are saying this is a lunchbox, the ending part of the sentence changes depending on the existence of the last character's final consonant, 받침. So, in the case of 공책, the last character is 책, right? And the last character has a final consonant, 기역. Therefore, you have to say 공책이에요. 공책이에요. In the case of 노트, the last character is 트, right? And the last character doesn't have a final consonant. Therefore, you have to say 노트예요. 노트예요. Lastly, in the case of 수첩, the last character is 첩, right? And the last character has a final consonant, 비읍. Therefore, you have to say 수첩이에요. 수첩이에요. Does it make sense? Also, in the previous video, I mentioned that plurals are usually ignored in Korean. So you don't need to answer 이건 색연필들이에요. 이건 색연필들이에요. Which means these are colored pencils. Technically, 이건 should be 이것들. But this is very rarely used in Korean because, as I said, the Korean language doesn't really differentiate whether the object is singular or plural. Okay? So you can just ask using 이거 and 저거, which is this and that, not these and those. 아니요 means no. We learned it from the absolute beginners courses, right? And instead of asking, what is this? You can ask, is this a textbook? In Korean, it is 이게 교과서예요? You simply need to replace 뭐 to the name of the object and end the sentence with a proper form depending on the existence of the last character's final consonant. Lastly, when you say this in an informal form, you can say 이게 뭐야? 저게 뭐야? 이건 만년필이야. 저건 볼펜이야. So you need to replace 예요 to 이야. Okay? Great. Now you can ask and answer, what is this? This is an object in Korean. If you like this video, please like this video. And if you want to learn more Korean from me, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification. In the comment section below, ask and answer, what is this and what is that in Korean? And I'll check it out. Stay tuned.